We have a cardinal energy today, which pushes us towards new beginnings. But before we can truly step onto that path, we must look towards opportunities to better ourselves. Today's energy gifts us with just that. So, how do you tap into this energy to skyrocket your path forward? Sit back, relax, and let's explore the cosmic energies. And together, we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and welcome to your daily focus for July the 24th, 2023. So, first of all, thank you for being here, and thank you for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each day. Remember to subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, like the video, all that jazz. Okay, and I thank you for doing it continually. You guys rock. Okay, let's start with the numerology. Now today we have a 24 energy, and I kind of giggle now with the 24 energy because when I did the Good Earth at Starved Rock wellness retreat just recently under that new moon energy, and the new moon energy had 24 in it as well. But every single personal reading that I did for that weekend, except for two, had the 24 energy in their numerology in some way. Because the way I do my readings, every reading, is I take a little bit of your numerology. I explain, kind of the yearly energy for you going over the next several years so that you're aware of the energies that you are walking into, so you can plan, so you can prepare. I also then go to your astrology, and then, of course, we turn to the cards. But that 24 energy was so prominent and so alive, and it connected each of us, because I find that in groups there's usually a common denominator, whether it's through the the numerology or the astrology. I can usually find a weave going on of certain pods of people, so to speak. All of a sudden all the Geminis come out, or all the 24 energies come out. So, and when we do, we connect, and we don't know why we connect, but we connect. Gemini, it might be a little bit more obvious, but maybe we all have a Gemini moon or something, and that shows up. So you're not really aware of it unless you're into your own astrology. Anyway, it's the 24 energies. Let's get back to that for you. I just had to share my little smile about that energy now. So the 24 energy is about growing relationships, giving it your energy, understanding how to bring it into a balance or a beauty or a harmony. We look at our relationships under a 24 energy of, is it a balanced relationship? Can I give more of myself? Should I give more of myself? Do they give back to me? Do they support me, respect me, love me? And we kind of look at those kinds of things and look at opportunities to grow those relationships deeper. Now, if you go 2 plus 4, it's a 6 energy. The 6 energy is a little bit more about caring for ourselves, loving ourselves. Is there balance in our life? Is there peace? Is there harmony? And how do we create that? Is there joy? How do we create that? How do we bring that into existence? What can we go out and seek? What finds us and we turn our backs to? We say no. We come home very tired from a very long day, and the phone rings, and it's a friend that wants you to come out for some event or whatever it might be. A good time, a couple of smiles and laughs and giggles, and you say, I'm too tired and I've got to be up early in the morning, but thanks for the invite. Think of me again. We have to embrace a little bit of joy and happiness, and sometimes breaking that rut that we get into of going to work and coming home, and going to work and coming home, and then we sleep a little bit in between that, right? And breaking that into enjoying ourselves, bringing in a little bit of laughter and joy into our lives, actually rejuvenates ourselves so much more than a good night's sleep in many ways. Okay, I'm not saying to skip, turn on the nightlight and skip the sleeping, but we all need balance in our life, but we are creating that balance, and so we need happiness and we need joy. Now, if we look at the numerology of the day, we have a 7 plus a 6 plus a 7. That gives us a 20 energy, and that talks about turning points that we may be at in our road. We are looking at the possibilities. How do I go forward? Which way do I go? We're weighing out the pros and cons. 2 plus 0 is a 2 energy, and that is about going within. That is about understanding the magic, the potential that you have within you. Yes, 2 energy does bring a magic around us. That moves us towards harmony. So expect magical experiences or little hints of magic. Like I went down to the creek and all I saw were dragonflies everywhere. A little bit of magic, a little bit of sunshine, and say thank you for it, obviously, but appreciate the moment for what it is and become aware of the moment, be in the moment. So it's about sitting in quiet contemplation. It's about realizing the true magic that you have within you, your talents, your abilities, the unique you, and bringing them out, and how to bring them out, and how to utilize them on our path to scratch the surface of our potential. The sun is in Leo and the sun is in Leo, moon is in Libra. Now Leo is this fixed and fire kind of energy. Libra is the cardinal air energy. So we want to step into new beginnings, absolutely, but we'll probably lean more on the tried and true on a day like today. And we also have that fire and air energy. So the fire is just, motivating us to move forward. Okay. The air pushes us forward. Now, we can't have fire without air, but when we have too much fire, it can take away all the air. Does that make sense to you? So we have to bring those things into alignment. If, we all love the campfire, we don't like the forest fire. So when the moon is in Libra, creating is the focus, whether we're creating a beauty or harmony, a balance within our relationships and our environment. We use diplomacy in order to create this peace we crave. We may negotiate, we may compromises. Now remember that July is a 7 energy and the yearly energy is a 7 as well. So we know that the 7 energy is very strong for the entire month of July. And knowing that when we are making compromises, we have to stand in our truth. We cannot give a part of ourselves away. We cannot take away our own joy, our happiness, our well-being in order to create some kind of harmony in our world, whether it's our environments or our relationships. Today we have Mercury and Jupiter forming a parallel, and Mars and Chiron also form a parallel today. So when we have Mercury and Jupiter combining forces like that, it brings in this vibration of understanding, of teaching, of absorbing, of learning today. So this is a day to go after, in search of knowledge, wisdom. Maybe it's understanding. Maybe you need to have that conversation today with a friend where the road has been a little rough, or a loved one. Now, Mars and Chiron, okay, that'll motivate us to address problem areas in our life in a very positive and mindful way. So we can move towards cleansing, healing, and open up to a higher guidance. Okay, let's turn to the cards, shall we? Now remember, we have the contest going on. Join my Instagram, subscribe to the Instagram, and your name will be put in a hat for a free draw, although I'm going to draw a couple of names because the response is fabulous. So thank you, each and every one of you. Now, if you're already a subscriber, do not fear. Your name automatically went into that hat, okay? So thank you. Thank you so much for supporting me. And I hope I'm doing a reading for you really soon. So make sure, too, that you don't go to any tarot with Tilly. Okay, I was hacked once about 3-4 years ago now. So, it's been pretty good. Pretty good record for having my name and all the things I've got going on. Because you can talk to a lot of people who are hacked on a continuous basis. That's not my case. Once, 3 years ago. Instagram only. So, but I've not been able to successfully take down that tarot with Tilly presence. So I think I pretty well have it shut down, but there's a little bit still out there. So just don't go to that one. All the information's in the box for you. Okay? You want Tilly Tarot today, I believe it is. 4 of Cups is our underlying energy. So the 4 of Cups is about before we can go anywhere in our life, before we can work on anything in our life, we have to give thanks for where we are. We have to see the joys. We have to see the things that we have in our environment, the people we have in our environment that we are grateful for. And sometimes we forget to be grateful for so many things in our life, and that's okay, because all you have to do at the end of any kind of gratitude thing, and I'm grateful for everything that I forgot to mention today, just put a blanket over some of it, because not often do we thank our fridge for working, but when it stops, boy, do we love that new fridge and talk how great that is. So it's kind of like we have to keep things present and in front of us and know that in many ways life is very good, even at the hardest of times. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is going a little bit on faith, seeing where you're led today. So maybe you will be led to a teaching experience. Maybe you'll be led to some kind of understanding or some kind of clarity. Or maybe we understand now, the issue that we need to put our focus on because it keeps showing up in our lives, and we need to address that in some way. But here we are a knight. We are going forward. Now, there's some things about this knight that stand out. Okay, we're not wearing armor. We don't have a weapon. We don't have any kind of food or even a water canteen. In fact, we don't even have any reins. We hold our abundance out front in front of us, knowing that it can't be taken away from us. That is our true abundance, and it's waiting for us. And what we have cannot truly be taken away from us, our true abundance in life. And it's having a faith. It's having a belief that you've got what it takes, that you have the wisdom, that you have the knowledge, that you have the tools, the talents, the abilities in order to go forward. And now you just need to follow your gut. Does it feel right? Is it opening up wider and wider each and every day? When you start to hit conflict after conflict after conflict, you know that you do need to back it up, because you're definitely hitting a lot of, hurdles in order to go where you need to go. And maybe that is not quite where you need to go. Maybe you need to go a little bit to the left or the right, or somewhere altogether different, because we are a 20 energy today, aren't we? The fork in the road. But this is definitely relying on our own gut feelings, our intuition, God, our angels, source, our guides, leading us in the right direction, opening up the path as we walk it. The Two of Wands is next. Now, the Two of Wands is us summoning. And look at the skies here. Look at how these two skies are just about the same sky. Different points in the sunrise or the sunset, I would have to say. This one, we got a day, right? A beautiful day, sunshiny day. This is about summoning in what you want to come into your life. Those thoughts, those dreams, those goals, and bringing them in and making them reality in your life, making them tangible. Now here we stand, and it's a very open area, so we have done our housekeeping. We have gotten rid of the clutter, so to speak. We have allowed the healing in. We have allowed the teaching moments. We look towards learning or honing a skill each and every day, or doing steps on our path in order to bring in this kind of energy. And then we had the Death card coming back at us again, about throwing off that cloak, about dropping that weapon, about standing up and taking a deep breath and allowing yourself to step out into the world of possibilities. To brush yourself off, to feel new, unique, to understand your own personal diversity and how that makes you so special, how that makes you so wonderful. This is about celebrating your inner child. This is about feeling that liberated feeling when you do celebrate you. Okay, and if you're not aware of it, although I've mentioned it enough, the 30, and not enough, like I don't want to hound you, but please look towards growing that self-love, because truly that is the very first step in really stepping into all kinds of areas of transformation for yourself, of growth for yourself, of personal development. So 30 days to greater self-love. The book is in my publication section on my website, tilly.today. And the journal is available as well. So they work hand in hand together to really bring you an experience, to bring in habits. It's not a destination, but a lifelong journey. But the more that you find that you love yourself during this new nodal position, you want to, you don't want things to slip through your fingers. We will all gain great successes during this next 18 months in one way or another. It's our belief in ourselves of what we deserve, of how we truly feel worthy. And you may feel wonderful about yourself and love yourself, but I can tell you that I was doing this course. I tried it out on myself. I found successes when I did the steps, when I looked at certain things that I normally don't look at. And yes, there's always points to work on and grow on, and that's what makes it so fabulous. Let's go to the oracle cards. So I just want you to have a beautiful life. That's why I think I'm here. To allow you to know the energy and to know yourself and to love yourself. Let love be your beacon. I kid you not. It's a 42 energy, which is the opposite of 24. So it really is. This is a beautiful love energy reading. Okay. Look at this picture. We're going to look at that for a few minutes. We're going to go let love be your beacon. We have the 42 energy. So 4 plus 2 is a 6. I just love it when this happens. I got goosebumps all over right now. So absolutely cool and astonishing every time. Lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. If it is a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling that space with a bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication will be harmonious, and you will have great prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. So, that really is the last part of that is the daily energy. It's the daily energy of the numerology. It was the daily energy of the astrology. It was the daily energy of the cards. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. So it's about our transformation. It's about our growth. It's about the wonderful opportunities that we're being given today to address certain areas of our life or to gain our wisdom, our understanding, our clarity. To learn today. Or maybe you are the teacher today. That could be as well. And sharing your gift, sharing your service in some way. We'll see what animal card is going to come out here. And we have the peacock, the vibrancy. So the peacock is here for vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. I can't make this stuff up, can I? You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Well, didn't the spirit come together to bring us the most beautiful cards today that was really in alignment with everything else? This energy is just pure, potent energy. So use it well, and until we meet again, remember, I do love you.